So this is another video in the series, and it was developed using Canva as a design tool and Power Director for its video recording content. In this presentation, I'm going to talk about the debrief of the Lego village that we did in class. I'm going to go on and try and define with you what a project actually is. I'm going to talk about things like Prince2 and the project life cycle. So in class we spent some time building a Lego village. Why exactly do you think we did that? I think it was so that we could create an experience together. It was kind of mini project that we can all reflect on. What went wrong in that project, do you think? Do you think there was a lack of communication? Did it seem to you that no one seemed to know what was going on? It seems to me that there was problems because the project kept changing without people knowing. There were also a few clashes in personality. As we go on in these future lessons, I'm going to hope to address some of these issues that beset, frankly, all projects. According to Roberts, the man who wrote the book that you have to read for this module, all projects have to have a defined completion time. They also have to have a defined budget, and they should also use a wide range of resources. I'm hoping that we've all seen the greatest movie ever made, Back to the Future. If you haven't, here's a clip I want you to see.
Let me show you my plan for sending you home. Please excuse the crudity of this model. I didn't have time to build it to scale or to paint it. It's good. Oh, thank you, thank you. Okay, now, we run some industrial strength electrical cable from the top of the clock tower down, suspending it over the street between these two lampposts. Meanwhile, we've outfitted the time vehicle with this big pole and hook, which runs directly into the flux capacitor. At the calculated moment, you start off from down the street, driving directly toward the cable, accelerating to 88 miles per hour. According to the flyer, at precisely 10:04 p.m. this Saturday night, lightning will strike the clock tower, electrifying the cable just as the connecting hook makes contact, thereby sending 1.21 gigawatts into the flux capacitor and sending you back to 1985. All right, now, watch this. You wind up the car and release it. I'll simulate the lightning. Ready? Set. Release.
In this clip, Doc had to get Marty back to the future, so he created a plan. The plan had all the features that Robert suggests from before. It had to be completed by midnight when the lightning struck. It had very little budget, and it could only use the elements that were available to the scientist in the 1950s. In Roberts' book, he describes the sort of project management that we are teaching at the school. Classically, it's called waterfall. On screen is a flow diagram that shows the different stages that a project goes through in its development cycle. You should imagine it flowing like water, going from one stage to the next until it reaches its goal. Project managers who manage using a system where there are fixed goals and a clear set of steps are called waterfall practitioners. It's possible to get a special qualification as a waterfall practitioner that is called Prince2. I want you now to go to your laptop and load the website totaljobs.co.uk, and in it type Prince2. What jobs do you find? It's likely you'll find some pretty high-paying jobs. If project management is a sort of job that you'd want to do, it would pay you to take the Prince 2 qualification. We don't actually teach Prince 2 here at the school, but if you were interested, you would be able to find many locations where you could learn. As project managers, we often have to describe how projects are going to move from one stage to the next. It is usually helpful to draw things as an infographic like the one you see above. Microsoft have a suite of tools that are available to you to draw graphics such as these. They call them Smart Art. Smart Art tools are available in PowerPoint and Word. In class, you'll have been shown how to create a graphic just like this. When you come to create your report for this module's completion, it would be wise to consider creating a graphic like this.